Hello, in this channel, we want to solve 3 to the power x plus 2 equal to 5 times 2 to the power x. So welcome to my channel. Now, before we begin, please, new viewers, please subscribe, like, comment, and share the video. And also to my subscribers, thank you so much for being a great subscriber to me. So let's begin. Now let's begin. Let me change the color of the pen to white. Now the question is 3 to the power x plus 2 equal to 5 to the power 5 times 2 to the power x. Now to solve this particular problem, now we know the law of indices, where you have 3 to the power a plus b is the same thing as 3 to the power a times 3 to the power b. So we're going to use this expression on this particular problem now, on this particular term. Now we are going to have 3 to the power x times 2 to the power 3, let me clean, 3 to the power 2 equal to 5 times 2 to the power x. Now, having done this, now we want the variables to be on one side while the constant to be on the other side. So what we're going to do is, now we want the variables to be on the left hand side. So now if we want the variables to be on the left hand side, that means this is not needed on the left hand side. Now we want the constant to be on the right hand side. That means this is not needed on the right hand side. So what we're going to do is that we are going to divide both sides by the values or the terms that are not needed on both sides. So that is what we're going to do. So now dividing both sides by, okay, let's say dividing both sides by the term that is not needed. The term that is not needed on the left hand side is 3 to the power 2. The term that is not needed on the right hand side is 2 to the power x. So that is what we're going to use to multiply both sides. Now let me change it back to white. Now that means 3 to the power 2 will cancel 3 to the power 2 here. Now you have 2 to the power x will cancel 2 to the power x here. So now we're now left on the left hand side, we're left with 3 to the power x divided by 2 to the power x, which is equal to 5 all over 3 to the power 2. Now, having done that, there is also a law of indices. Now, if you have a to the power b divided by, let's say, c to the power b, this is the same thing as saying a all over c all to the power b. Since the exponentials are the same, you can express them in this form. So we're going to apply that here. So you now have 3 divided by 2 all to the power x, which is equal to 5 all over 3 to the power 2. So now next thing we're going to do is we are going to apply log to both sides. So now we'll now say log 3 all over 2 to power x is equal to log 5 all over 3 to the power 2. So that is what you have. Now, we're going to also apply the law of logarithm, where you say log a to base b, log a to power x to base b is the same thing as x log a base b. So we're going to apply this expression here. You now have x log 3 all over 2 equal to log 5 all over 3 to power 2. Now, this is what we have. So now, moving to the next page, you have x log 3, x times log 3 all over 2 equal to log 5 all over 3 to the power 2. Let's see. Okay, that is it. Now, according to the law of logarithm, where you say log a all over b is the same thing as log a minus log b. So applying this rule here in these expressions, you now have x into log 3 minus log 2. You also apply it here too. You have log 5 minus log 3 to power 2. So I haven't done that. Now, on this case, you know log 3, let's say to power, okay, let me just, okay, say power a, let's say base b is equal to, it's the same thing as saying a log 3 base b. Now, you know this, the whole of this is to base 10. Although I didn't put the 10, this is to base 10. No, this, yeah, this is base 10 here. This is base 10. Actually, I didn't put the base 10, but it's to base 10. So that is it. So meaning if we apply this here, this rule on this expression, you will now have x into log 3 base 10 minus log 2 base 10 equal to log 5 base 10 minus 2 log 3 base 10. Now, for us to now find our x, we divide both sides by this value here. Now, dividing both sides by this value here, you now have x into bracket times bracket open log 3 base 10 minus log 2 base 10 divided by log 3 base 10 minus log 2 base 10 all divided by log 3 base 10 minus log 2 base 10. So we divide it by the same expression both sides, but what you do to this other side, you also do it to the other side so that the equality sign will still remain. So now I'll cancel this whole thing here. Now we are now left with x on the left hand side and this expression on the right hand side. So you now have x is equal to log 5 minus 2 log 3 all to base 10 divided by log 3 minus log 2 all to base 10. So this is the final answer. Thank you for watching my channel. Thank you for watching to the end, and please do well to subscribe, like, put up your comments and share the video. Thank you.